350-403, 350-103 and 350-127 bound for Milton Keynes Central. It's a Freightliner Class 66. um, 319012 and 319216 are the only ones I can see. Well, 319216 is usually operating between Watford Junction and St Albans Abbey, but due to planned engineering works on said route, 319216 has made its way to Euston and the sidings over here. Next train scheduled to pass here will be a London Overground 378 or 710 to London Euston and a London North Western Railway Class 350 bound for Tring. Seven 10-262 for London Euston. This will later form the 1315 to Watford Junction. And here comes 350-267 with 350-130 bound for Tring. Three 108 and 350-238 are forming a Tring to London Euston service. These units will later form the 1334 London North Western Railway service to Tring. Here comes an Avanti West Coast Class 390 forming the 1307 to Liverpool Lime Street. This is 39153. Here comes another Avanti West Coast Class 390. This one is forming the 1310 to Glasgow Central. This is 39122. City of Birmingham. It's 39132 City of Birmingham, forming the 1310 to Glasgow Central. Still here at Primrose Hill. Next trains to come through will be the 1315 London Overground service to Watford Junction, and the 1315 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. This is 350-266, 350-368, and 350-368 with 350-109. Back to London Euston, and 390-117. Racing each other into London Euston. I think 390-117 is going to win, whilst 350-368 and 350-109 are going to lose. Two trains racing each other at the same time. First we have 350-112 and 350-259, forming the 1315 to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. And now 710-262, forming the 1315 to Watford Junction. And also 378, couldn't see the name of it, the number of it really. This will later form a Watford Junction service. Now we have two direct rail services, two direct rail service class 37s. We don't know where they're heading to yet. See the names, the numbers on them either. They should be coming out of the other end. Oh, there they are. Gone to the North London. Here we have 352.55 and 352.35. 352.35 is in a special livery. It has on one of the carriages it has text 61016 with one of the carriages in blue. This will later form the 1346 to Crewe. Next train scheduled to come through here will be the 1320 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. Oh, there it is now. Right in the distance. There it is. I can see it. Can't see the numbers on the side yet. This is 390.013 Blackpool Bell. I think it was an 11 car 390. Was unable to see the number on the side. Still at Primrose Hill, the next train to pass will be the 1323 Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street, and then the 1324 London North Western Railway service to Hampstead. Here comes a Class 66. A GBRF Class 66. It's waiting for the 1324 London North Western Railway service to Northampton to pass first, before proceeding. Here comes the 1323 Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street. This is 391.55. Yes, it is 391.55. There's the freight train over there. A 12-car London North Western Railway 350 forms the 1324 to Northampton. 352.45. 351.19. And 353.74. Oh, 390.119 is here. Progress is here. Now the freight train is making a move. This is 66705. Then the next train will be the 1328 London Overground service to Watford Junction. forming the 1328 to Watford Junction. Hopefully I'll see what this unit's called. 378211. AKA Gary Hunter. This is 378209, which will later form the 1345 to Watford Junction. Another train is coming. This is 350129 and 350372. They might be forming the 1404 to Tring later on. Here comes the 1334 to Tring. As expected, it's an 8-car Class 350. Some of the Class 350s may have 12, or maybe 4. 35238. And 35108 bound for Tring. Here comes the 1340 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. This is 39118. Bye. Here comes 35408 and 35123. These services will probably form the 1415 to Birmingham New Street via Northampton later on. And here's 710258, which will later form the 1458 to Watford Junction. Here comes a Class 390 forming the 1343 Avanti West Coast service to Blackpool North via Birmingham New Street. This is 39107. This is 378209 forming the 1345 London Overground service to Watford Junction. Train now approaching is a London North Western Railway 8-car Class 350 forming the 1346 to Crewe. This is 35235 and 35255. This is 35240 and 35266 arriving into Euston. This is 350136 City of Coventry arriving into Euston. 390-104, also known as Alston Pendolino. This is a 390 with a face covering. I couldn't see the unit of it. Here comes a 12-car London North Western Railway Class 350 forming the 1354 to Milton Keynes Central. This is 350-109, 350-371 with Birmingham Airport, and 350-368. Couldn't see what it had there. The Class 710 now approaching is forming the 1358 London Overground service to Watford Junction. This is 710-258. Here comes the 1407 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. Can't really see what it is from here because we're above the train. Only 390-119 is in a colourful livery, which means that most people might know what it is already. This is the 1410 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. The train now approaching is a London North Western Railway 350 bound for London Euston. This is 350-126. It's just 350-126. And on the other tunnel is 350-123. with 350-408 forming the 1415 to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. This is a 378 forming the 1415 to Watford Junction. 378224. And what's that in the other direction? It's a... I think it's a 710. Here comes a Class 710 arriving into Euston. This train will later form the 1428 to Watford Junction. This is 710-268, which will later be forming the 1728 London Overground, the 1428 London Overground service to Watford Junction. There's London North Western Railway 350-253. And 350-124, which will later form the 1446 London North Western Railway service to Crewe. The 1420 to Manchester Piccadilly. It's 390-154. 1423 Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street will be here like right now. And then the 1424 London North Western Railway service to Northampton. (39136) City of Coventry. The 1424 London North Western Railway service to Northampton. 350-103, which has a poppy, a red flower, and 350-248 are forming the 1434 to Tring. Whilst moving between Parkway and here on Hampstead Road, we saw 710-252 forming the 1428 to Watford Junction. So we're on Hampstead Road near the Silverdale bus stop. It's this bus stop down here. Not seeing any other trains yet. This is 390-104 forming the 1440 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. This is Alston Pendolino. I remember seeing this unit earlier. Okay, so the train now departing is the 1443 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh via Birmingham New Street. This is 39122. 39122 Penny de Pendolino. That has a face mask at both the London end and the northern end of the train. So the next train to depart will be the 1445 London Overground service to Watford Junction, and after that the 1446 London North Western Railway service to Crewe. After the 15, this is 378231, the 1445 to the junction. The London North Western Railway 350 is arriving. This is 35252. And 350-117. They will later form the 1515 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. This is the 1446 London North Western Railway service to Crewe. 350-124, 350-124 and 350-253. 350-127 arrives. 350-105. And 350-403. The 1452 London North Western Railway service to Northern Keen Central is now departing. This is 350-126. The 1504 London North Western Railway service to Tring should be departing like right about now. The first 390-141 is arriving. The 1504 to Tring is 350-267. With 350-130. We got 3 Avanti West Coast London North Western Railway and London Overground. 710-262 has arrived and will later be forming the 1515 to Watford Junction. Okay, this is it, last train today before I go home. This is 390-119 forming the 1507 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. This train is known as Progress. Okay, so there's 390-119 gone for Liverpool Lime Street, and it's now time for me to go home. As always, I will see you all next time.